Yesterday I was talking in the darshan, I was telling the story of Narada. You know, how of when Vyasa had the doubt after writing 17 uh, Puranas, he still was not satisfied. He write the 16, then he write the Bhagavatam, he had Vishnu Puran and so on, but he was not satisfied. So Narada came to him and told him, look, I'll tell you, must write on bhakti, because bhakti is not as simple as you think it is. You say that you think that you're on Bhakti Marga, yes, I will attain God, I will receive Him, I will be with Him after this life. No, it's not that easy. So Narada told a story how when he was born first time, his mother was a servant, and he was serving. The mother was serving, but she have given good samskaras to him, good education, how to love God and how to remember God. So at the age of 4, the sadhu came to his place. The mother was serving. So in the sadhu, he realized that this man is my guru. See, Narada realized that this man is my guru. I should take diksha from him. I should surrender to him. So he asked permission to his mother. He went and lived with the sadhu for 4 months. And at the beginning, a few days he was staying. After 3 days, he asked Maharaj, please initiate me. Maharaj said, you are 4 years old, how can I initiate you? What can I give you? So please just give me Guru Mantra. I will serve you. So he was initiated in the name of Narayana. That's why Narad Muni, when you see him, he always chant only one name. Narayan, 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 nothing else. So after he got initiated, for 4 months he served his guru. Night and day he chant. There was not a single moment that he don't chant. You see, when you tell you to chant, the 16th round of a mala is headache. You don't even finish 16 round per day. Narada, night and day, whenever he will fall asleep, the guru will kick him and say, Narada, what are you doing? Then he will say, Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. 4 months, night and day, he didn't sleep. Just chanting of Narayana. After 4 months, he had to go back. His guru sent him back to home. So he didn't feel at home. He said, that's not my place. My place is at my guru's feet. So this Jagat Guru, this Sadguru, of course, he wanted so much to be at the Guru's place. So he says, he prayed to God, so what to do? He asked his mom, said, Mom, I can't be in this place, His mother said, no, my child, you are my child, you have to stay at home, 4 years old, what you will go and live in the forest? So the mother cried, said, you must stay. So in the Hindu tradition, you have to stay, you listen to your parent. 4 years old, you don't listen, you get a slap, So after that, he prayed. That night he prayed. Look, the feeling is that I want to live for you, God. I don't want anything in this world. Nothing can make me really happy. So his prayer was so sincere. He said, Lord, you decide for me what to do. I can't deny my mother's request, and I can't deny what I'm feeling strongly inside of me, because this is the truth. People deny the truth of their feeling and listen to their stupid mind nowadays. But Narada could not. Both is right, but the mother is saying and what his heart is telling him. So he prayed to Shreeman Narayana and said, Narayana, you are the only one. You are the cause of everything. You are the doer of everything. You choose. That night, his mother, a snake, bit the feet of the mother and she died. So it was decide, the giver of life, he have full right to take the life. So Narada took it as a sign that he must live only for Shreeman Narayana. So as he died, it's easy, simple. Of course. Because they say, look, now due to misery, which you have called, your mother, your father. That's why you feel pain and sadness. But look, she was a good woman. She was very spiritual. For sure, she ascended to a very high level of, even being with the Lord Himself. So Narada left and started searching for his guru again. So he went everywhere searching for the guru. Of course, the Jagat Guru don't stay in one place. So he was searching for months and months. He was searching, crying, paining. Finally, he just stand in front of it under a tree, and he just chant Narayana, 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 Narayana. That was continuously for months and months. And that search was so intense, but even Shreeman Narayana himself came to him. Narayana appeared to him when he was 4 years old. So when Narayana appeared in front of him, bless him. So once he have tasted that nectar, once he have the glimpse of Shreeman Narayana, Narayana blessed him and disappeared. Once you have the glimpse of Narayana, there's no way back. So throughout his lives, in that first life of him, he was only chanting Narayana, 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 and longing, with a desire in the mind to have another time, another glimpse of Narayana. So throughout his life, he never get a single glimpse of Narayana. Only one time. A few seconds, that's it. So as time was passing by, he was dying. As he was dying, with his mind he has this desire. Of course Narayana appeared in front of him at the last moment. As Narayana appeared in front of him at the last moment, Narayana, he said, Lord, I've been longing for you. I've been thinking about you. I've been desiring only you. Narayana said, listen, why you didn't come early? Now it's time for me to die. Why you came at that moment? And Bhagavan said, look, I also wanted to come. But there was a problem. In your mind you had that desire to see me. Due to that desire to have a glimpse of me again, I could not come. Due to that desire in that mind, because mind is material. Mind is subtle, but it's running towards material. So you want to have a material vision of the Lord into this world. So Bhagavan said, no, I wanted to come. Not that well, but even Shreeman Narayana said, I wanted to come, but I could not come. Due to that desire in your mind. Then here Bhagavan again cursed him for that. Due to that desire in your mind, you shall be born 84 lives more. Then you can attain me. Here, even a vision of him could not erase that desire. So he have to be born again 84 lives. So 84 lives he born, but Bhagavan blessed him, but he will remember and he will have the same longing without desire. You see? Desire is in the mind, the longing is from the heart. So Bhagavan blessed him, but in this 84 life, you will remember everything. You will have that longing for me. And you will remember each time, each life. So after 84 life, Bhagavan appeared and gave him immortal life, immortalized him. He attained his spiritual body. That's true, but it's not easy. So each life, that's how he wrote, he talked about the Narada Bhakti Sutra to Vyasa. So that's what Vyasa wrote. So if you think bhakti is that simple, so even for Narada, it was difficult.